Hi, my name is Mark Nejma. I'm a crypto believer in the sense that it can lift people up and make them some money. I'm hoping, and my vision is for crypto to be implemented as an alternative way of receiving income so that that coin or that crypto that you get actually increases in value as usage increases. Now, I understand that many of the crypto coins are not saying that they're a currency, which they are not. But I relate it, and again, I will repeat this every time I do a report on crypto. I relate it to plaid stamps or S&H green stamps years ago. It's an added value that you get. Recently, I think Axe, which is the underarm deodorant, put out a marketing um, campaign that said, okay, if you pay for this in Doge, you'll be able to uh, get this item that was of high value. I forget exactly what it was, like some type of can or something that's collectible. So what does that do? So you're paying with Doge. They're getting Dogecoin to be used more. If that company, let's say the company purchased $10 million worth of Dogecoin, and then they can start driving you to using Dogecoin, then the value of that Dogecoin goes up. Now think about it. You're a company, you bought $10 million worth of Dogecoin, but in a year or 2 years or 5 years, that Dogecoin 10 times, 10x's. Now, all of a sudden, you've made money not only on the currency, but also on the products that you're selling. That to me is somewhat brilliant. Uh, we don't know what type of regulations are going to come through with the government, but it does seem as if that crypto coin could really be the one thing that eliminates at least some poverty amongst people. And let's just hope that we can see more and more of this kind of activity. Now, I'm invested in Jasmy. That's a coin out of Japan, and it's supposed to be a coin in which can be used so you get compensated for your social content. Uh, Facebook and so forth. They became billionaires by taking your content and then putting advertisements next to it, without your family's information and your connections to your relatives and so forth. That would have never been happening. So I think that with crypto, you're going to see a lot more activity where people demand that they get paid for their content or their services appropriately and not in dollars because they want it to be more of a speculative thing. Now let's take a look at today's top movers in today's crypto report. Every day you'll see different coins. I'll point out a few that I see regularly. I can say the Keep Network. I've seen it once or twice. Render Token, not that often. High Street Rally, Authority Chain. I did see Authority Chain yesterday, so it must be moving pretty well. Over here you see the market cap of these coins, which are really nothing but computer projects. Uh, Proppy, uh, New Cipher. Let's take a look at, for example, as an example, what New Cipher claims to do. Okay, so the symbol is NU. It's up 12% today. More people are selling it than buying it. New Cipher is an Ethereum token. Many of these tokens are based on Ethereum, by the way, that can be staked to run a node on a New Cipher network. Okay, a node would be a machine. A New Cipher describes itself as a threshold crypto oh, cryptography network that provides data privacy and key management to decentralized applications and protocols. Decentralized applications. The way I can explain that is Napster, right? That was decentralized. You had a bunch of people that had music. You shared the music on the machine. In this case, you're computing in a decentralized way. It's supposed to be more democratic. It seems like it might be more possibly uh, a situation where uh, uh, it might be a little bit more threatening, or power goes down someplace. It's supposed to be more secure. That's just one coin. To me, this is very vague. I want to say, well, who's the person who created it? Let's take a look at the white paper. Okay. Uh, so this is by Michael Egorov, David Nunes, and McLean Wilkinson. Where are they from? What's their telephone number? What's the address of the company? This is their white paper right here. Contents, background. Let's take a look at the background. Page 4. These are like college projects. So you have multiple computers. They decrypt it. Centralized KMS. Not very clear. Introduction. NewCipher is decentralized key management system, encryption, and access control service. It enables private data sharing between arbitrary numbers of participants in public consensus networks using proxy re-encryption to delegate decryption rights in a way that cannot be achieved by traditional symmetric or public key encryptions. We have engineering people that are creating these things and not giving us the plain English explanation. Very irritating. Let's take a look at one of the coins that I own. If you notice, I'm not one of these guys who are going to pump, but I have made some money in crypto, and I intend to make some money in crypto. Let's take a look at my account. I think it's about $7,000. All right, around $8,000. All right, let's take a look at Jasmine, which is really my favorite coin. Why? Because this thing went up to like 28 cents not long ago. So, I bought it at around 2 cents. If it gets back up around 28 cents, I'm going to make some money. So Jasmine is an Ethereum token that powers Jasmine, an organization that develops Internet of Things platforms. Rather than coordinating networks of devices and data through centralized servers, Jasmine aims to decentralize the process via edge computing and storing data on IPFS, a decentralized storage network. Jasmine can be used to transfer tokens between devices and payment for network services. That to me is something I understand. That's why I'm invested in Jasmine. Now let's take a look at their white paper. Okay, professionally done, which doesn't mean anything. We aim to realize a data democracy by building a decentralized democratic world where data is protected as inherently owned by each individual. That excites me because I know my data is out there. I know the pictures of my friends, the videos and all that. Even things that are on YouTube perhaps. These are things that need to be protected, that needs to be valued because these companies, these big tech companies are making money off of our content. So Jasmine is what I like. Challenges in the new digital age. You have to read through this. Okay, it's something that you should pay attention to. When you make an investment, realize that it's not only about making money, it's about making sure that the company or who's behind it is intentionally trying to make sure that the value is going to maintain itself or go up. Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. Let's go back to Coinbase. Let's look at the official website, which should be very similar to the white paper. But this is a Japanese company, and you should be aware that many of these things are offshore. But I do have a trust for this. I think they had a relationship with Sony, and that to me makes me very happy. So let's see. Is there a video actually here? So they're calling this the fourth industrial revolution. I'm not going to look at it now, but it's something that you should definitely pay attention to. Again, Internet of Things means if I have a backhoe over yonder, or let's say that I own many backhoes and people want to just come and get it like you rent a bike on the street. Well, this Internet of Things, number one, I want it to monitor where it is. I want to monitor the condition of it. I want to monitor, if there's a leak or whatever. And I want to know that you've paid me for the amount of usage. Maybe I'm going to charge you because you dig 12-foot holes instead of 5-foot holes. Internet of Things is going to be huge. Every tool, every item you have, maybe even cars, are going to be turned on and off and kept track of with Internet of Things. That's why I like Jasmine. Let me tell you about another coin that I have. I have Gala, which has not been performing very well. Let's go back to this. Now, Gala, I bought this coin because Gala is in games. Kids are using them back and forth, and they're paying with Gala. So that's why I like this. But again, you need to read the white paper. Let's take a look at how many coins there are, at least on Coinbase. Of course, you have Ethereum, Terra. There's so many. There's so many. Don't call them coins. Call them computer projects, with the hope of getting money to circulate around their coins. These people were smart. They got out there. They created coins. They raised massive amounts of funds through these coins. What a gimmick. Who knew that these engineers could be just as sleazy as the tech guys? It's amazing. Anyway, they're not all bad people. But we'll take a look at many of these as we see unknown caller prices. As we see prices fall and rise. So let's take a look at this one. I like looking at the lower price ones, obviously, because buy low, sell high. Let's look at Faye. I guess to be a good YouTuber, we're really supposed to pump and get you excited and tell you, this is going to be great. This is unbelievable. But take a look at this one. There's no description here. So it's not going to be that great. Let's look at something else. Coinbase will list a lot of coins here, but then there's no way for you to buy them. There's one coin I really like. Let me go over here to, it's a coin called the Champ coin. I like it, but they're out of India. I saw a video on them, and I couldn't understand what the guy was saying, which is my fault. I probably needed to listen a little closely, but they all have kind of like interesting names. Now here's one that makes you feel like it's real smart. Let's take a look at Quant. What is Quant? Selling for $100. That's the first thing you got to know. It's got 12 million circulating, so not a lot circulating. Not a lot. And $45 million worth is in play right now. So this thing is moving up because it's got less, right? So it's like a low float. And Quant is up 144% over the past year. Quant is an Ethereum token that is used to power Quant Network's Overledger brand of enterprise software solutions, which aim to connect public blockchains and private networks. Hey, you know what this company is? This company raised money for their software company. And they're creating a product that connects these blockchain networks. That's it. Steve Cohen is backing a new crypto trading shop. So there are many people out there that, big money are into this. And, if you ever went to a racetrack, you see a lot of people with a lot of money that are taking a risk, and a lot of people lose a lot of money. So you better be very careful. All right, that's our show for today on crypto. We'll get a little bit more specific. Of course, I'm always going to talk about the coins I have, but the next time we're going to talk about the coins that are moving and get a better idea of which one, in case we possibly can find something that nobody else knows about. Thank you.